Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on this Friday afternoon. It is 6 o'clock, and that means it's time for our daily English Flash News edition. And as usual, I'm Daniel Cook, your host, Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. In today's news, in a meeting in Elbasan, the U.S. Ambassador Donald Liu asked for a major commitment to the fight against corruption. According to Liu, the Albanians are ready to say no to this problem. In an activity organized by the students of 3 high schools in Elbasan, Ambassador Liu said that the civil society is a powerful means to fight corruption. He gave the following speech. Corruption afflicts all of us, and it must end. One of the most powerful tools for fighting corruption is an active civil society, students, NGOs, the media, and the citizens, all of whom must demand an end to the corruption. Albanians are now saying, enough, this culture of corruption must end today, and it starts with me. For this reason, we are in partnership with the Institute of Democracy and Mediation, the Ministry of Education and Sports, as well as the Office of Coordination Against Corruption, in order to spread the project further. This is a program designed to educate the younger generations about the way that democracy works, said the ambassador. The Minister of Education expressed her commitment to helping in the fight against corruption. I'm convinced that the battle has just begun, but I am committed to winning this battle. This is the time of the European Albania, said Minister Nikola. The Minister of Local Issues, Berat, expressed the belief that the civil society should be the first defense against corruption. Representatives from the Chamber of Lawyers, the Chamber of Notaries, and the Chamber of Mediation all attended a meeting today on justice reform. They highlighted the need for legal intervention in their various job functions. The experts of the Commission for Justice Reform focused on the issue of judicial processes being delayed because of a lack of qualified lawyers. The expert Artur Haidari said that this delay in the judicial process is one of the major sources of problems in the justice system. On his part, the head of the Chamber of Lawyers proposed some legal adjustments. He asked for a strengthening of the role of disciplinary committee. The Chamber of Notaries asked for some adjustments to the way that notaries are recruited. The representative asked that the current competition be dissolved and that a 2-year school should be established instead. At a time when all of the focus has been on the upcoming elections, it seems like the European Day has temporarily refocused the politicians on Albania's integration process. The Assembly Speaker, Ilir Meta, said that the Parliament is playing an important role in the integration process, but according to him, the opposition is not contributing. He said, I am convinced that the Parliament has a great responsibility to contribute more in this direction, especially by increasing the consensus and accelerating the key reforms. The Council for EU Integration is an important and comprehensive institution, which will be headed by the opposition. In this way, we hope that the opposition will cooperate more in the reforms, said Mr. Meta. Speaking about the June 21st elections, the Assembly Speaker made this appeal. We should distance ourselves from any act that damages the elections and their standards. We have every opportunity to have a great electoral process, he said. The Assembly Speaker made this appeal today during an activity called I Am European. The EU Ambassador Vlahutin was also present. The ambassador called the youth to become better educated about current events, because they are the engine of change. She said, I have a clear message for all the young people that are here today. Please learn as much as possible, be curious, because you are the main engine behind the change in Albania, said Ambassador Vlahutin. Today, Prime Minister Rama presented the majority candidate for the city of Berat, Mr. Petrit Sina. Prime Minister Rama accused the head of the opposition, who is also the current mayor of Tirana, of doing nothing for the capital. He said that Mr. Basha will not be remembered at all. The Prime Minister spoke about the reforms of the current government, saying that they have produced results and that the country is going in the right direction. He added that the Albanians are getting the results they waited for so long. He said, the vote on June 21st will be a vote for the city, a vote for development, a vote for the transformation of the municipality. I thank the mayor of Berat for the work he has done. The city of Berat was a castle taken hostage, and the mayor of Berat deserves to be applauded for what he did there. Berat is one of the treasures of the world's heritage. The city of Berat is an unexploited economic source, said the Prime Minister. He gave a reminder that no municipality can function without the support of the government, especially the municipality of Berat. The chairman of the Democratic Party, Basha, has once again accused the government of abusing the tax system. According to Basha, 1 in 3 Albanians are borrowing money in order to eat, while the government is spending millions of euros buying palm trees. He said, "There were millions of euros spent to buy palm trees, but there is no drinkable water, there is no drainage, there are no subventions for the farmers, and there are no jobs. The medicines, the pensions are low, and the purchasing power has decreased. The palm trees are their corrupted scheme, the way they steal our tax money," said Basha. The Democratic chairman said that the citizens have the opportunity to stop this government on June 21st. He continued, "Leaving the country is not the solution. The solution is your vote. The Democrats and the Socialists are united to put an end to the political realm of incriminated officials, of citizens in poverty and rich executives. This is the solution that will come on June 21st, said Mr. Basha. The candidate for the left-wing coalition, Erion Velaij, met with a group of taxi drivers in Tirana. He promised that there will be solutions to the problems in the public service sector. My proposal is that we reconceptualize the places where the taxis stay, he said. This should be done based on the current territorial map. I welcome any proposals that you have as well, so that we can all be satisfied. It will take time, but it's better to do it in a democratic way and to give each of you the chance to give an opinion, said Velaij. He continued, the city is alive 24 hours a day, and it's my duty to be a full-time mayor and to work 24 hours a day for this city. He expressed the belief that the Economic Municipal Council will unite the municipality, the syndicates, and the business sector. He accused the current mayor of doing nothing for Tirana and of breaking his promises. He also promised that once he wins the elections, he will bring unfair competition in the taxi profession to an end. The candidate from the right-wing coalition, Halim Kosova, held a meeting with the youth of the capital today. After listening to their problems, Mr. Kosova promised more programs to help them find employment. He also promised that their voices will be heard in Tirana municipality. We will leave the doors of the municipality open for the youth, he said. We will support their new ideas for a better life in the future. The Democratic candidate for Tirana said that he will be available to the citizens 24 hours a day. That concludes our news for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Please be with us again tomorrow at the same time for more translated news in English. Thanks, and have a great night.